Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, going down deep. Say, oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. I hope everybody's doing well. It is my first show back since the new year started, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Guys, do remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are out there, share. Let's see all those beautiful emojis, because guess what, guys? At the end of the show, we're going to be doing emoji contests. And of course, we've got the lightning round 30 minutes after. So guys, make sure that you guys are posting your questions, specific questions in the chat. So let's make sure we're doing that. Any general questions, let's save those for the website, because those can go in many directions. And we only just have 2 minutes with you, unless you guys donate for something a little bit more in depth. Now, speaking of donations, we are donating $1 of every donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. So guys, by you helping us out, we're helping out a charity. So we are sharing the love as much as you guys are sharing the love with us. So make sure you guys know that every time a donation comes through, we are sharing $1 of that donation with the charity of our choice. And our choice this month and next month is going to be St. Jude Children's Hospital. We're going to try to get as many dollars as we possibly can for those kids. So guys, help us out by giving those donations and sharing the love. All right. If you guys have a medical or legal question, let's save those for the legal and medical professionals. So we will not be doing legal or medical questions here. That's including pregnancy. It is a medical question. Guys, do know that any legal questions, we're going to go ahead and skip those. Medical questions, we'll do the same. If you post a general question, that question will be skipped. So if you don't want your question skipped, go ahead and post that specific question. All right, guys, we've got so much new content on our YouTube channel. Guys, make sure you guys are checking that out. And man, what a year to start off with. It has been busy. Lots of things going on here. And I cannot wait for you guys to check out all that beautiful new content coming out on our YouTube channel. So guys, make sure you guys are checking that out as well. Make sure you guys watch it first thing in the morning or at night, or whenever you get the chance to watch it with having your coffee, eating lunch, whatever it is that you're doing, and you decide that you want to take a look at some beautiful content. We've got horoscopes. We've got card of the day. We've got spirit message, we've got Alice time, we've got all kinds of stuff. I could keep going on and on. We've got numerology, we've got it all. So guys, make sure you guys are checking out those amazing that amazing content. It'll just blow your mind. There's just so much information for everyone, and I'm just absolutely loving it. So it's just like constantly going, and I just love it. All right, guys, make sure we're sharing out all that love. Let's see all those beautiful emojis. And guys, if you are in the need of some Reiki healing, don't forget to post some blue hearts for me to see, because everybody who's posting those blue hearts will get the opportunity for some Reiki healing after the show. I will be lighting a Reiki candle to help with healing, blessings, and clearing the way. So just so you know, clearing the way, you will feel a difference. And things, when you clear away things, sometimes that energy can shift. And when that energy shifts, it may make it feel like things are falling apart, but they're not falling apart. They're falling into place where they should be. Okay? So not everything goes our way when we clear away certain energies, and that means we're not forcing those energies. So do remember, when you're clearing away energies, when something feels like it's falling apart, is it really falling apart, or is it falling into place? All right, guys. So I'm so excited here, guys. Let's go ahead and get those numbers up. Let's share them out far and wide as we can. Tell your friends about our YouTube channel. Tell everybody about our Facebook channels. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. Remember, donations do jump the list. It will get you ahead of everybody else and get you a longer reading. So we've got a quick read, a mini read, a medium, and a mega. Guys, the mega, you can ask up to 4 questions, and it takes as long as it takes in order to get those questions answered. So the 3Ms, there's no time. The quick read is up to 5 minutes long, so you guys may have up to 5 minutes to get your answer that you're seeking, and we try to provide as much information as we possibly can within those time frames. All right, without further ado, let's get this party started. Who do we got first? All right, we got Noah. Says, hello, my question, please. Does 2024 look positive for me, please, and thank you? So right off the bat with that question going into 2024 and does it look positive? The thing here is not that it's not going to look positive, but it's allowing things to happen. Because the first thing that I'm being shown is that you have a tendency to want to control. And unfortunately, due to that control, you kind of steer things away because you think something, just like I was just saying, this is a great representation of what I was just saying, is trying to make something work when it wasn't supposed to work. And it feels like something's falling apart. But in reality, it's trying to fall into place, but you keep trying to stop it from happening because you don't see it as part of your plan. Allow yourself to be a little bit more relaxed when it comes to 2024. Don't stop yourself, from allowing these things to fall into place. Allow yourself to be open to see what is before you, because sometimes a door has to close in order for another one to open. And with that other door open, the other one won't open for you. So we need that one to shut so the next door can open. As for 2024, looking good for you. I do feel like it is a very positive year. It's a very, let's say, don't structure it too much, but I definitely feel as though live a little. I feel like you've been pulled back into yourself and you didn't really get the chance to live in 2023 because you were too busy trying to fix all the problems. Again, don't try to control it. Allow things to happen the way they should. Okay? Sometimes when you're working on something and you realize that certain things aren't working and that whatever it is that you're looking at continues to keep going in the direction and what you were trying to stop it from, it was meant to be. And the longer it takes for you to realize that, the longer that energy continues to keep So we really can be our own worst enemies, guys. I mean, if we're trying to stop something that's meant to happen, and until we realize, ow, the fire's hot, ow, the fire's hot, ow, the fire's hot, ow, the fire is hot, that's when we're like, yeah, we should probably not touch that because the fire is hot. So just remember, sometimes it takes us longer to learn these lessons. And with those lessons is your own responsibility. You need to realize what it is that you can fix and what you can control and the things that you can't control. Some things we're just as supposed to learn from the experience rather than to control the experience. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Right. Well, we've got lots of great content on our YouTube channel. We've got new psychics joining us. I don't know if you caught the show before mine over there at Kay the Intuitive Empath. We had a new girl joining us for her first time and her first debut. Noah says, thank you so very much. Lots of love to you. Back at you. And you know what? I'm going to light that candle for you as well to help you get through and get that clear energy that you're looking for so you can see the things that no longer serve you so you can move forward and past them, okay? It'll make things a hell of a lot easier and a lot better for you. All right. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. Remember, $1 of every donation is going to St. Jude Children's Hospital for our next 2 months. So let's see how much we can help those kiddos and those families in need. All right. Without further ado, let's keep it going and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Pooja. Pooja says, hi, Journey. I still studied the CFA course, and would it help me in taking up the job? I feel I'm just wasting time as I'm not giving the exam, but just getting the knowledge, of course. So, Pooja, this is a little confusing at the moment with the way that that's worded, but I do believe I've grasped the understanding of your question here. So, what I'm seeing with you is you're not going to take the test, you're just going to absorb the knowledge. Now, I get what you're doing there, and I think that's great. And absorb the knowledge. I'm constantly learning and taking in new ways of doing things. And as a matter of fact, right now I'm taking a course on writing. I'm learning how to express a little bit differently, use words that I wouldn't typically use in my speaking, not writing how I speak, because if anybody's ever gotten a message from me, I write exactly how I speak or how I talk. So with you getting the understanding of this information, I do believe it's good, but never say never when it comes to actually taking the test and getting these types of certifications, because even though you learned the knowledge prior, doesn't mean that later on you can't take this test to help you out for later on. I do feel like the job that you're looking for will come. It's not available to you at the moment, but that does come with just a little bit more time. I know you want it to come sooner than later, but guess what? It's here. You just got to let the time pan out. Get all the education you possibly can. Do everything that benefits you. Even if you're not taking the test right now, continue on your course. Continue to keep learning. You deserve it. You deserve this information. You deserve the knowledge. And you know what? Knowledge is power. It's one of the biggest things. It's all that ability, all that power. Realize, man, that Belle and me are going to have some fun tonight. So, because it's so much great information coming through, such great power. Feeling good in 2024, guys. It was a great break. And I do know that you guys got a chance to see everybody else except for the Monday crew. So tonight, Kay and Journey were back, and Kay brought a surprise and had a guest star. It was absolutely amazing show. We had so much fun on that show earlier today. So I'm so glad everybody got a chance to see it and have some fun. Guys, let us know in the comments, how much did you like Crystal? She was absolutely amazing. And if you guys got a chance to watch the last show, throw some orange hearts out there. And guys, make sure you guys are watching our content on YouTube. Leave some comments, even if you guys are going back and watching it live and watching your reading or watching other readings just because you enjoy watching. I know there's lots of people that sit back, just sit and watch, love engaging in everybody's readings and watching how people grow. I got to tell you right now, after 16 years of doing this on the air and being on radio and on the lives, 5 years on the live, well, 6 years on the lives now, 6 years on the lives, and the other 16 on the radio. Oh, yes, she was awesome and amazing. Fits right and Love Says with all those beautiful orange hearts. Absolutely. And so I could tell you stories about these people, watching them grow from one developmental part of their life into another, and the maturity levels and how they've changed. And we become so engulfed in their lives because we've had such a big part of being there and help coaching them and helping them understand, and then them realizing, but Journey, you are only 16. I gotta keep up the look. You know what I mean? All right. So, but watching these people grow, watching them develop, and then when they come in with another problem that's similar to the one they are, you realize that the information that was provided to them later on, or a while ago, they're actually using it and putting it in the situation today. So they're capable of handling the situation a hell of a lot better. All right. With all that being said, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Divine. Will I meet someone for a relationship this year? So I got to say this, because it looks like your past is trying to become a part of your present again. And I'm going to say those from the past need to stay there in the past. You don't need to relive. You've already met the idiots in tinfoil. You don't have a recycling center. So the tinfoil is doing you no good. You're looking for your knight in shining armor. You are going to meet that person. I do feel like that person is coming through for you. But we're looking at springtime when you really find that person that you're truly going to connect with. But my biggest warning for you is allowing the past to be in your present. There's nothing wrong with being friends with an ex, but allowing them to be too friendly or being informed about things that you're doing or what your love life is like, that is no longer their business. They lost that right when they lost you in that sense. So they no longer deserve or get to know about your love life, how you are, and in love at this point and the direction in which you're going at this point. So let the past be the past. If you want to be their friend, make sure you keep a tad distance between you and them and the type of feelings that are being developed or shared, because you don't want to share information about how you want love now, because they have the capability of sabotaging you, and you know it because you've lived it. You know what type of sabotage lives within that person. Do not allow them into your love life. Do not allow them into your tight niche circle, is how I could say. I know who you are. I know what you're capable of, and I know what you've done to me. Remember those things, because as one of the people here says, once they show you who they are, believe them. Divine says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. But remember, the springtime is where I feel that you're going to find the person you're looking for. Absolutely correct. So remember, springtime, we're going to go like, damn it. We're going to go like cliffhanger. So thank you so much for that. And I'm glad that resonated with you. Guys, if you like your readings here, you guys can always go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and leave us a review. Let us know how your reading was. Let us know how Melissa was, guys. Let us know how much you guys enjoyed her and how much you enjoyed Crystal and how much you enjoyed Kay and how much you enjoyed Squirrel and everybody. So make sure you guys are putting out there who you guys liked and the direction you see things going for your reading. So we love to keep informed with that type of information. That way we can share it with all of the psychics. All right. Divine says, time is up. Like my ex knowing my business. Yes, time is up. I love that. That was cute. Like this time with your ex. Get that person out of your energy. That was a definite. Keep them at a distance, but just don't give them your energy. I hate it when they do that and they think they have control and then they try to give you love advice. I'm like, who the hell are you to give love advice? You couldn't even love me. Like, I think your tinfoil's getting too hot over there, buddy. So, all right, let's keep it going and go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Gemma. Gemma says, Adam hasn't accepted my future daughter-in-law's Instagram following request yet accepts strangers. He's got her biggest fan. He's not her biggest fan, and she is very religious, but they seem to get on. What is his problem? Well, honey, it's not about wanting to be her friend. And yes, he may like these strangers, but here's the thing. He knows who this person is. So rather than having a conflict between you and him due to something that she would say or do, he is keeping her at bay. I do not see him adding her. I do not get that she is going to be his friend. Adam does not truly want to accept her friendship, but he also doesn't want to deny her friendship either. And the reason being is because he doesn't want there to be any type of conflict between the two of you. And because there's a future of family there, he does not want to interact that way. So rather just ignore it and hopes that it could be swept under the rug and let go, because he really doesn't want to entertain that energy. He doesn't believe that they would get along, and he also believes that she would cause conflict. He already has some like undertone towards the situation. He's not going to say, because out of the politeness of who he is, but in all honesty, I would want that to be different. I would want that to be separate as well. And don't let the Instagram be the window into your eyes either, because I kind of feel like there's a little something going on there. And I see that friendship being used for evil in the sense of her trying to go back and tell you. Yeah, there's a lot more to that. And I'm actually happy for Adam for not accepting her. Yeah, sorry, but I just had to throw that out there. There are just certain things we just don't want to do with people. And this is for everybody. You know, when we go into certain situations, if someone doesn't like another person, don't force them to like them. You don't have to do that. That's not, if they don't like them, that's okay. I'm not going to say that I like every person that walks through the door, but I don't have to be rude or ignorant in order for them to be around. I just don't say, hey, get on my Facebook or get on my Insta, or I'm not going to be fake to them. I'm going to tell it like it is if I am directly approached. But, I have to say kudos to Adam about that for not adding somebody when they didn't want to. Never force anybody to be friends with somebody else, whether they're family or not. Hell, there's some of my family I don't even add to my own accounts just because I don't need the drama. And it's not that I don't love them. I just don't need the drama. And I don't know how many violins they need, but trust me, they have a lot of them. They could start an orchestra playing the saddest song ever written. Just waiting for Sarah McLachlan to start singing. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we've got Jasmine. When will I meet my future life partner? Please tell me something about him. So with this situation going on, I can tell you right now that Jasmine, you're looking in the wrong place when it comes to love. I feel as though that you need to step outside of the circle of friends and the circle of people that you know currently, because the person that you're looking for does not reside in that circle. It's not going to be a friend of a friend. This is going to be a complete stranger. This is someone who has their act together and sees you different than the people that you're around. And I'm not saying that everybody around you is a bad person. I'm just saying that the person, and she put yes. The thing is that the energy that you're searching for, the type of person you're searching for, is most certainly outside your friend group. You have a big heart and you care for a lot of people, but they don't know really good people. Let's just say that. The best person they know is you. And unless you're trying to date yourself, that ain't going to work out for you. So the thing is that when you start adventuring outside of your current circle or your current area, because I don't believe that they're in your direct area either. They may be in a neighboring town over or even a couple towns away, but I don't feel that they're so far away that you can't get to them or they can't get to you. So it's not like it's going to take planning where you guys have to do all that. I just feel as though what you're looking for is not in your present sight. Now, that being said, looking for love does happen in February, but it would be the end of February when that took place. So Valentine's Day has passed. So that was my mile marker to see exactly how close we are, if we're closer to spring than we are Valentine's Day. And it was like, I would say about 2 weeks after. So right at the end of February. That's when you're going to meet this person. Now, again, not within the friend of a friend. Be like, oh, my friend from the next town over, or oh, my friend from the next town. That's a big ass no, just so you know. All right, so let's keep it going, guys. Gotta love that bell. If you guys would like more information, you guys can just head up the donation link. Remember, $1 of every donation is going to our charity of the month, which is St. Jude Children's Hospital. Let's help those kids right now. We have started off with $5. Let's make it more. Come on, guys. Jasmine says, thank you so much. You are so welcome, Jasmine. All right. That's the other part of her question, is to tell her something about him. I didn't even get to that part yet. Damn it. All right. Got the bell, though. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Unique. Unique says, will we be approved for a loan to buy an 18-wheeler this year? Okay. In order for this to happen, I do not believe it's going to be, let's say, through your credit or Jabari's credit. I feel as though that you would need a business license in order to get that type of loan. So I do not see you getting that type of loan without that type of help. Now, if you want to do that, I would apply for my EIN number, and all of the other things necessary in order to get yourself ready to make a purchase that big. So what I would do is get yourself on the business website, get yourself set up, and make the plans to make it happen. Take the necessary steps in order to get to that, so you can get what you want. Because if you stumble and fall and skip a bunch of steps, the answer is straight up no. And I do feel like there's a lot of steps being skipped here. That's why I'm mentioning it. So don't allow yourself to skip or miss any steps, because if you do that, the answer goes from yes to no. So not on your credit, not on his credit, would have to be business credit, and you would have to provide a plan as to what it is that you were going to be doing and convince the bank. So there's a lot of steps that need to happen here, and you've got to do it on the business perspective. You have to make sure you set everything up, print everything up, provide documentation, talk, real talk. They're going to ask you 1,001 questions. Be prepared. Find out what those questions are. Look some of this stuff up. Google it. But you need to... Being prepared always makes a big difference, guys. No matter whatever it is that you're doing, prepare yourself. There's always going to be questions. And hopefully you know the answers to those questions because you prepared yourself for that situation. All right, guys, I've seen some blue hearts out there. And for those of you that are just joining us, if you guys would love some Reiki healing and to have some of this energy cleared out of the way for you, maybe some old 2023 energy or things like that, get some clear perspectives on things, go ahead and send out some blue hearts. I'd love to see some blue hearts out there, and we will put you guys on the list. And after the show, I will be doing some Reiki healing and light some candles for you guys in order to help clear away the energy. Do remember, when it hits you, you will feel something. And no, you are not dizzy. That's just the wave of energy hitting you. I've been asked, Journey, I got dizzy. Of course you did. That's what happens when the energy hits you. You feel a little lightheaded. Not like major, like the whole room is spinning dizzy, because if that's happening, you had some serious shit that needed to be moved. But but you will feel a little lightheaded, or like a, ooh, I stood up too fast type motion, like your equilibrium's off. So just a little heads up, when you get that energy, that's what it feels like. All right. I see all those beautiful blue hearts coming through. Thank you guys so much. Guys, make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. Let's make sure we're giving us thumbs up, leaving comments, doing everything that we possibly can. Let's keep this channel running, and let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Love. Love says, hi, Journey. Which choice is best for me and more compatible? Okay. Mrs. D-I-J-K. I can't pronounce that name. Or Mrs. Dane. I'm having a big dilemma. Who is better for me and more positive in the long run? Thank you. For positivity, this is going to come as a surprise, but I'm not getting either one of them. So I'm not sure what this is for, but whatever it is, the answer I'm receiving is continue to keep looking. I feel like you're being pinpointed against one another, and I don't like the energy. So I'm not seeing either one of them being positive. She goes, I know their energies drain me. Right off the bat, that's not positive. Neither one of them are good. I would say if you're learning from them as a student, or if you're working on them as a practitioner, if you're working on them as a practitioner, I would definitely protect myself before working with either one of their energies. I would tap more into the Reiki side of things and using my own personal energy to do anything with them. If these are people that you're learning from or getting something from, I would stop. If they are, doing hypnosis or anything like that with you, stop. She says, exactly. Both give different answers, both negative, and I feel like crap when I see them. Stop seeing them. That's, ow, the fire's hot. Ow, the fire's hot. Ow, the fire's hot. Ow, the fire is hot. Yes, stop. It's not healthy for you. Definitely a lot to learn for ourselves, because we want to give our heart in it and, dismiss it. We'll give him another shot, or, I'll do this. and I'll do that, and it'll make it better. Oh, they didn't mean it that way. Bullshit. When someone shows you who they are, they mean it. Trust and believe. They mean it. Don't. Either one of them. Garbage. Sorry. That's just the energy I got for that. All right, guys. Let's see what's on the horizon now. That storm just blew in to bring us some yes/no questions, guys. For the next 3 minutes, we are going to be answering as many yes/no questions as we possibly can. So, guys, go ahead and start loading up the chamber with as many yes/no questions as possible. So, for 3 minutes, I'm going to be answering yes, no, or undetermined, depending on the situation. Undetermined doesn't necessarily mean we don't have the answer; just means there's more to it than just what you asked. All right, so let's keep these questions going, guys. Let's throw them questions out there, as many as you want. So, guys, throw as many questions out there as possible. And our first question is up. It says, I want to know if my ex misses me or not. Yes. Jasmine, my crush appreciates me secretly or not. Yes. Jasmine, is my crush stalking me on social media? No. Jasmine, will I meet my future partner this year? Yes. S. Will I be able to buy a car before June? Yes. Love, will I find someone else in my city instead of having to go to D&D? Yes. Allison, did the mechanic This just went to for automobile. Wait a minute. This just went for automobile work. Screwed me over. Did the mechanic screw you over? Okay, that's the better way to say that. No. M says, is he stalking me, your ex? Yes. Mahesh, will Nilo reply to my DM soon? Yes. Allison, will my ex-husband T saying negative things to my kids? Yes. S, is my ex stalking me on social? No. Melissa, is there past energies that want to tell me something? Yes. Jasmine, will I get an sorry, my words just blanked on me. Will I get admission in college this year? Yes. Squirrel, will Paul find a job that he is happy with soon? Yes. Lord of mercy. Love says, should I only do sessions online? Yes. S is L and I meant to be together? Undetermined. Allison, is anyone stalking me? No. Jocelyn, do you see me get a lot of shifts at work? Yes. Squirrel, do I need to go apply at a call center down the road? No. Jocelyn, do you see good news coming my way? Undetermined. Do you see me and my family's travels abroad? Yes. All right. What great questions that came through, guys. Some of them, sorry, I lost my words there for a moment. Like total brain fart. Was like, whoop, that was the end. And then the program came back up and they were fine. We're good now. We're good. All right. Well, that was our yes no round, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, we still have an emoji contest coming up here soon. So we're going to take as many. Allison says, thank you. And there were some of those questions, you guys saw the hesitation where it led just a little bit more to yes than it would no. But there was still a lot of information. Some of those questions are even better than some of the questions you guys have asked. So, guys, if you guys add to that question to make it a stronger and broader question, we'll be more happy to answer those questions for you. Or get a donation, and we'll go ahead and answer a question that you've already have put in a yes no round. All right, so let's keep it going, guys, and take the next question. Who do we got? All right. So it says, good morning, Ryan. Will I be able to buy a car before June? Yes, I did see that you would have the capability of doing so. And I did feel as though that the money and things that you would need were going to get straightened out. Now, the thing is, as you said before June, unfortunately, I don't see it until the month before June. So it is before June. It's just not, it's not next month or the month after. We're looking like it's going to be a couple months. But the good news is that you're going to get that good, reliable car. And someone tries to provide a car for you ahead of time, it's a lemon. It's do not buy from a friend. Do not buy from a friend. Do not buy online. Go to the dealership. You're going to have better luck at the dealership than you are going to a friend or buying offline. It is not going to work for you. You'll end up paying way too much money for something that's going to break down, and it's not going to do you any favors. You're going to be really upset with that. And I don't feel that you would, it's just something you don't need. It's a headache that's unnecessary. So save up your money, get things in order. You'll get the car that you're looking for. That coming in the month of May. Okay? Go to the lot. Do not buy from a friend. Not good. You'll end up with somebody else that's garbage. All right. Thank you so much for that question. I do appreciate it, guys. Do remember we are donating $1 to every $1 of every donation is going to the charity of the month, which is St. Jude Children's Hospital. We've got $5 so far. Let's keep it going. We've got 2 months to get up a great chunk of money for them. So by you sharing to us, we're going to share to them. And of course, we do all the free readings and stuff like that as well. So, all right. Well, let's keep the party going. Go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Mahesh. Why hasn't Nilo replied to my DM yet? Well, there's a lot of things going on with Nilo, with the separation of a relationship that she was forced into, the fact that her family is breathing down her neck currently. I just feel as though that there's a lot of extra pressure on her. So for her to go out of her way to communicate with you right now, she's not really in the right headspace. I know that she's trying to look like she's okay and that everything is fine, but I don't get that everything's fine. I get that she's feeling very pressured. She's not feeling like herself. Her financial stresses are really high too. So I feel like she's worried about finances as well. So I tried to meet her a couple of times where she goes by. She didn't pass by. There's going to be a time where you guys have that chance to meet up. I wouldn't say that it's in the month of January or February, to be honest with you. I didn't see anything until we got into the month of March. But that's not to deter you from going to these places and maybe trying to get a chance to speak with her. But the real connection between the two of you shows in March. I don't feel it to be sooner than that. Now, will she answer that DM soon? Absolutely. It will be very basic, though. So it's not going to be this lavish conversation where you guys are going back and forth and communicating and, it really develops there. No, it's going to be, hey, sorry about that. Sorry, made you wait so long. I've had a lot of things going on. And then she kind of leaves it at that and leaves you on red. So she will get to a point where she's decided that she's going to, chat with you deeper, see where things possibly may go, find out what direction you would like to see what's happening in. But I don't want you to be in a situation where you get tired of waiting, or you get tired of trying to meet her in these places, or you get tired of trying to do certain things. Know that things will come to. And I just got the bill again. Ah, shit. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. We're having a great time here, guys. Do know that there is something I wanted to talk to you guys about, because this is one of the subjects that was brought up. We did a study on what we talked about mostly during 2023, and a lot of you guys talked about spiritual guidance. The first step to spiritual guidance and accepting that your angels are talking to you, or that Spirit is trying to relay a message to you, or that you're getting something that you were not expecting, answers to certain things. Mahesh says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Is trusting yourself. You have to start with oneself. So you have to clear the temple, which I would consider myself. Myself is the temple. I clear away all the negativity and all my doubts. There's no reason for me to doubt myself. I'm not going to lie to me. I have no reason to lie to me. I know the truth whether I want to know them or not. So start taking a look at the answers in which you're receiving and the signs that you're getting, because there's no such thing as a coincidence. Things happen for a reason. They're meant to happen for that reason, and you will get to understanding if you're looking for the signs. But that all starts with trusting yourself. All right, just a little tidbit of information I'd like to share with you guys. This was one of the most asked questions of 2023 here on the show. So, talking about their spiritual gifts, how do I start them? Start with trusting you. That's the hardest one to do, too, by the way. It's trusting yourself. The funny thing is you know you inside and out. So there's nothing you can hide from yourself. Just be honest with yourself. And that doesn't mean go and nitpick the shit out of yourself. That's not what that means. People do a lot of that by themselves. You need to help do that. You need to stop looking for the negatives and start looking for the positives. For those of you who are out there who are nitpicking yourselves, because magically you can find every negative thing that's wrong with you, but you can't find the positive things, and then wonder why your life is kind of shitty. Well, if you stop picking on yourself and constantly drawing that negative attention to yourself, you might see some positive changes in your life. So start thinking of yourself more positively. Start thinking a little bit more positively. What are the positive things that I bring to the world, rather than the negative things that I bring to the world? Because a lot of the negative things that you think you bring to the world, no one else is seeing. Only you are. Because you sit with your thoughts. Because you know what you thought. You know how you feel. That's why you start picking on you. Nobody else heard that. Nobody else knew that. Stop picking on yourself. Start trusting and loving yourself. Watch the energy change. It happens little by little, but it does. It does change. There are a lot of people I know that love their own chaos. Get out of it. It ain't worth it. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? Mooch. If I said it wrong, I do apologize. I'm bad with names, so I'm gonna call you M. What's my current career energy? When will I get a job as staff at the workplace near my house? Thanks for the reading. So when it comes down to becoming a part of this company that's right down the road from you, I do feel as though that's going to take a little bit of time. We're looking at the end of this month going into February when the opportunity arises. Now, I want to say February is what it's looking like, because if you do get any information about the job, it wouldn't be until the end of January to set up an appointment or an interview for you to go about the position. So I don't feel that the opportunity is far away. I do feel like things are falling into place, but I also see you letting go of a lot of different energies. The career energy is letting go of the past, allowing yourself to rise above it all and stop holding yourself back, because that's what I'm seeing, is that you've held yourself back plenty of times. You allowed other people, you helped other people, let them rise to the top. Stop building everybody else's career and start building yours. It's time for you to start working on you and allow yourself to move forward. And finally, let go of the toxicity and bad people that hold you back or use you to get themselves to the top, because that's not fair to you. You work twice as hard for someone else to get a better position or get the credit for your work. So do know that this opportunity is on the rise for you. You're looking at the end of this month when you get the interview date. In February is when I see the opportunity being presented to you. So congratulations, good luck on it. But remember, knowing this information, I want you to go in with the same determination you would have had you not known that the opportunity will become yours. Because it's your determination, it's your energy, it's what you bring to the interview that sells them on who you are and why they want you there. So remember, And the bell chops me off. All right. Sorry about that, but yes, give them all you got. I definitely love that energy for you. All right. We've got Love. She's our emoji contest winner. Congratulations, Love. All right. You get a 3-card reading from the Sacred Forest. I'm over here shuffling right now for you. Let's see what these beautiful cards have in store for you tonight. Always love what these cards have to say. They always have great meaning, and they always contribute. M says, thanks for the reading. You are so welcome. All right. And Love says, oh, wow, so fast. Laugh out loud. Thanks. All right. So, generosity. Remember the conversation we just had when you came to me asking about 2 people? You're being too generous with your energy. You're giving up something you can't afford to give away. You're also giving energy to people who don't deserve it. And the only reason they want you is because you continue to keep giving it away. So your generosity, because Love, this is not just free energy. She says, yes. Are you paying for sessions with these people? I'm seeing exchange of money, even though money is energy as well, but I'm seeing an exchange of money, and that needs to be cut off as well. So take yourself, you're being too generous with them. You need to stand alone. Stand alone. And she put yes. Yes, but it's not spiritual. I don't care what energy it is. Dump them like a hot sack of potatoes. Neither one of them are worth your time. All right. If you can pull back that generosity and that energy that she goes, yes, I've been feeling overcharged. Yeah, definitely. But with that situation, if you can pull back, you will find joy. You will realize that they were not bringing you any positivity. You already have that they're overcharging you. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. And it's affecting who you are as a person. So it's taking away your joy. You're being too generous. That generosity is taking away your joy, which is bringing you back a peg. When you yourself know that that's not how the energy exchange is supposed to happen. So pull yourself back. All right. With that, you'll find out truth. What a beautiful card. I love the Raven. So, and that's the Raven spirit, by the way. So the thing is that this message is not just being given to you because you need to know it. It's being given to you because you've been told this a couple times. Spirit has tried to warn you. The messenger is back to warn you again. The truth is in front of your face. But trust yourself. Trust yourself. Love says, I always wondered where the kind of person people are only online. People I meet are nice. Some truth to that. Not always true. You can meet people in person but there's a lot of things that people are that they can be. And a lot of times online, you don't always meet that person's energy direct, or if they're up in your face. There's ways to, if you're online, let's say you're on Facebook, you can answer a message whenever you feel like answering the message. It just depends. Not everybody's nice online. Trust me, they've been here and we got rid of them. But Love, what I can tell you to do is pull back some of that generosity. I know you want to be loving and caring and giving to everybody, but some people are not deserving. They do not deserve that energy from you. So allow yourself to pull back and only give to those who actually deserve it, rather than people who are siphoning your positivity or your energy or even your money, which money is another form of energy. Love says, I'm a social person, but turn antisocial with people I meet. Well, it just means that you're not in the right place meeting the right people. It takes a while to meet the right types of people. And when I can tell you right now, on my 2 hands, I can count my true friends, and the rest of them are just acquaintances. I can only trust them so far. I can only throw them so far. So, and 9 times out of 10, I only trust people about as far as I can throw them. They tend to lie. And they don't have to lie to me to impress me. I like people for who they are. I like people to be real, and I like people to be true. And in this case, the people that are being with you are not being true. They're not being real. So it's time to pull back from them because you already know that. So the truth is in front of you, and the messengers told you. It's time for you to make a decision. What do you do? But don't continue to keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. Love says, yes, so true. Your readings always have me crying. I feel understood. As you should. That's the part about getting a reading, is getting the chance to be understood, to hear things from your side, but also knowing from the other side of the track. Just because it's seen in one direction doesn't mean there's not another direction. And by the way, there's many directions. We just go with the two most basics that you would understand, so you can get a broader picture for yourself, or maybe understand where the other person's coming from or the other situation's coming from. All right, love. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for all your beautiful emojis. Absolutely appreciate it. We're going to keep it going, guys. We got just a little bit of time. We're going to try to take as many as we can. Let's go ahead with our next question. Who do we got? All right. Selena? I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Do you see me in a relationship, and when? When it comes to relationships for you, okay, so you have your mind on somebody. I already see that you already have somebody in mind, but that situation hasn't played out. And the only problem with that is that when you have somebody in mind, you're missing the opportunities that are passing by. And I feel as though that the energy that you're waiting for, the energy that you're connected with or waiting on, is not the person that you want. Because I do not feel that they're going to provide you with the same love and the same attention in which you would provide. And you're looking for love that's going to not only just, be there for you, but allow you to be there for them and not be, shady or cheat on you or all these other energies that I see circling it. You've had quite the past when it comes to relationship. I do feel like love will come in for you, but don't hold on to people that aren't giving you the energy, and don't go backwards. Don't go back to people you've already been with, because it's not what you need. This is a fresh year, a new you. You said you were going to make some serious changes for yourself as you walked into the new year. Let's start now. Let's start making those changes. Let's start looking for those new energies. Let's start making new friends, new people. Let's start off with some friends. Those new friendships can definitely lead you down a path to new love. The thing is that you need to be ready for it, but you have to let go of the past. So your past is stuck in your present, and that's not where it needs to be. Once you are done with a situation, you need to let it go. You can always remember it. You can always refer back to it, but living in the past is never going to do you of any type of justification. It's not going to help you. You can remember things from the past. Yeah. Love is coming, though. All right. Damn bell got me again. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. We got time for maybe one or two more. Let's go ahead and take a look and see who we got next. We've got Melissa. Melissa says, will I find my true love or soulmate in the first half of the year? Oh, man. So, okay. The best way I can say about this, Melissa, is you're looking at the wrong type of man. So what I can see is that there was a lover that could have been an amazing provider and love you from the world to the moon. And I can tell you right now that they were overlooked just because the type of person you were looking for at that time. You have matured from then. She says, okay, yeah. So you did miss out on one opportunity. That doesn't mean that love isn't going to come back around for you, but it won't be the same person. it does look like you kind of wasted your time with somebody and then realized that, they were never going to live up to who they said they were being or presented themselves to be, and basically just felt lied and abused. The thing is that when it comes to love in the first half of the year, I honestly don't feel is that you're you want that soulmate, you want that deeper love, and I don't see that at the beginning of the year for you. As a matter of fact, I didn't see that type of love until we got into midsummer. So we're looking at July, August time frame. We're not looking at the first half of the year. We're looking at the second half of the year where love definitely changes for you and things develop on a good level. Now, that's not, she says, yeah, much toxic with that one. Absolutely. But the thing about it is that it's not saying that you're not going to date in between. So I do feel like there's some relationships that last a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, but nothing concrete, nothing that you're like, oh my God, this is the man. You get in it and you're like, okay, I don't like this. And you're the one backing out this time rather than it being the other. And I just got the bell. There's like a whole yada yada, yicky yicky, whoop whoop, or all kinds of noises that Destiny does now. So she always adds to it. So it's getting longer and longer. Now we gotta have to tell her about that because it might end up being a whole hour by the time she gets done with the bell song. All right. Well, thank you so much, Melissa. I hope that helps. Do know that, keep looking. Keep looking. I know that times get tough when we start getting frustrated and then we start settling. Never settle because you're never going to be happy with someone you just settle with. All right. Love. La la la. Do do do. Yes, love. Yes. That is definitely Destiny. All right, guys. We are at the last question of the show. So let's go ahead and take a look. Who is my last question of the night? All right. Charmaine says, will I ever get rid of these negative energies? So as that's a great question as to what I was already talking about before. And getting rid of these negative energies, you have to start with yourself. The best way to cleanse the area around you is start with cleansing the center. That means your temple. That means push away all negative thoughts that you have about yourself. Stop picking on yourself. Stop seeing all the negative things about yourself. Stop thinking, the woe is me's. Start being happy about the things that you have rather than the things that you don't have, and that the universe will provide for the things that you do need. That's where you need to start. So starting with one center and being able to allow yourself to, just like the sun does, all that heat, all that energy comes from inside the sun. And what happens when it gets hotter? It expands. And what happens when it expands? It burns away the things that no longer need to be there. Guess what? It eats it up. It destroys it. It doesn't need it in its circle anymore. It's gone. You need to do the same thing with your own energy. Burn away those negativities. Allow yourself to stop thinking negative about yourself, not be upset with what you don't have, or seeing somebody like, hey, I got a car and it's a couple years old, but then someone else is like, oh, look, I got a brand new car, 2024. Enjoy the payments. Enjoy the payment. Yes, mine might be a couple years older, but I know it works and I like it. Be happy for what you've achieved. It doesn't mean that you won't be able to get to that stage where you're getting that brand new car. It just means that you need to be thankful for what's already around you. So start pushing away those negative energies, those who constantly bring you negativity. I do feel like you have a lot of people that kind of lean on you to hear what they have to say. It's okay to listen, but it is not okay to absorb what they're saying. And when you need a break, give yourself a break. But after listening to that type of toxicity, and this goes for anybody. Now, to clear that energy, salt scrub, salt bath, sage, these types of things, ginger your house. Allow yourself to let go of these certain things. Allow yourself to cleanse yourself of other people's toxicity because it doesn't belong to you. Just because you were nice enough to hear them out, Charmaine says, thank you. You are so welcome. And just because you were, pleasant or good enough to listen to somebody doesn't mean you have to sit in their energy. With that, guys, I appreciate everyone being here. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, be here with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, followed by Energy, the Metaphysical Crone, and then Astrology Breakdown. Tomorrow night, amazing shows going on. Guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe to stay connected, and check out all that YouTube content. We've got a lot going out. Until then, this is Journey Ryan saying good night. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with Dream Interpretation. Have a good one.